two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. They'll run it from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw it. Especially on the opening drive.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that shredded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national champ.
Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Cross. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Takes the handoff. It's Toppins. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to round up this first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Trying to find room. It's Cross. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Makes a quick catch. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. See what the call is on first and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
That play makes it second and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Incomplete as soon as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
For the offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Heading for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sooners. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Turner choosing to field this one. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Cross. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. A tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass is caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. First down, looking for more now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On first down, it's play action. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the delay of game brings the offense even closer to its own end zone. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And that run produces a decent gain.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The punt is blocked in the end zone. They make the tackle at the 8-yard line, and the offense will set up there, right on the doorstep.
What a block. He flies right up the middle. The personal protector is occupied, and he comes up with a block punt.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
1st down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, It just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Moving the receiver now before the snap. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They get nothing on second down. Sets up a third and goal from the 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Sooners! And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using his legs. It's cross. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Some hard running there through a tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball to the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and an ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He could go. They can't stop him. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The offense starts with a short field. Using his legs. It's Cross. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. First and 10 play coming up. He'll hand it off. Has a pass to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown. Michigan. That's another touchdown. A dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Signs the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Receivers come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. Second down and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Wants to throw it. Caught quickly. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here?
Tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Great move in the open field. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A national championship right in front of him if the offense can keep the football away here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, clearly they'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking for some space. It's Cross. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And it's caught wide open with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. First down. We're going to throw the football. On the move now. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string, just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. Finding space at the 20. He goes out of bounds with no time left, and we have a national champion. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say,